Hi my dear 10th class students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. Hope you understood our first part of the reading session in Attitude is Altitude. We have seen that in yesterday's class, Nick has managed to pull through to become an international symbol of triumph over the adversity. Okay children, here adversity means extreme difficulty. Even though in that extreme difficult situation, he has managed to continue his efforts to become international symbol of triumph. Triumph means victory, success. Okay children, here see, when I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and helped others, said Nick. Look children, here, when Nick was 13 years old, he had happened to see in one newspaper magazine about a disabled man who has managed to do all the things and helped others also. Okay, here, by seeing that disabled man in the newspaper, what happened? I realized why God had made us like this. To give hope to others, it was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people and give them the courage that the article had given me. Okay children, see here, Nick has realized by reading that newspaper article about that disabled man. Okay children, here he has realized why God has created him like that, without limbs. And to give hope to others, here Nick realized that God had made him like that to give hope to others. Understand? See, it was so inspirational for him. That newspaper magazine, it is a gift for him. Why? Because it brought a realization in Nick that the God has created him specially to give hope to others. Understand? And here he decided to use his life to encourage other people. To encourage other people and give them the courage that the article had given him. The newspaper article had given the courage to Nick, and the same type of courage he want to give to other people. See how beautiful sense Nick has. Understand? Our life is for others, to give hope to others. Giving, caring, loving, sharing, all these are the ways of good living. Understand? Children, here I decided to be thankful for what I do have, not get angry about what I don't. See here, he decided to be thankful. Understand? For what he had and not get angry for what he didn't have. That means here God has given something to Nick and he decided to thankful for that, and he didn't want to blame God for that, for what he didn't give him. That means the limbs. Understand? See here children, God has created all the things in this world for some reason, for some special purpose. Every one of us is a wonderful creation of God. We must be thankful to God for whatever God has given for us. Understand? Here, Nick also felt the same here, to be thankful for what he had. Understand? I look at myself in the mirror and said, you know, What the world is right that I have no arms or legs, but they'll never take away the beauty of my eyes. I wanted to concentrate on something good that I had. See here, children, Nick looked at himself in the mirror and said that, see here, world is just watching that he doesn't have arms. He doesn't have 2 arms and legs. But here, he is feeling that they'll never take away the beauty of his eyes. That means now he became the admirer of his own eyes. That means he became the admirer of his eyes. Understand? Here, he wanted to concentrate on something good that he had. Here, something good quality is there in his eyes, and for that he wanted to appreciate that. We must admire our good qualities first, our positive qualities, rather than blaming the negative qualities or inferiorities or deficiencies. Understand? Here, the challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. They are not there to run us over, said Nick. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. Look, children, the challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. Convictions means beliefs. What are our beliefs? The challenges are not there to drag us behind. They came to strengthen our beliefs. That means whatever the challenge you get, you must feel it as strength to your ability. They are going to strengthen your powers, your abilities. Okay, here you must feel that they are not there to run us over. That means they are not there to hit us with something. Challenges are not there to hit us with something. Understand? Run over means hit something with some other thing. Okay? So generally with a vehicle we can say, for example. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. Look here, children. In 1990, he won the Australian Young Citizen award for his bravery and perseverance. Okay, but what for bravery and perseverance? For everything positive quality which he has to continue his life even though in that severe difficult situation. Understand? So here for his bravery and perseverance. Perseverance means what? Here, see children, perseverance means the quality of continuing to try to achieve a particular aim. Perseverance means the quality of continuing for a particular aim. Understand? So for his bravery and perseverance, he got the Australian Young Citizen Award. And once I was in a car and a girl at traffic lights was looking at me interestingly. She could only see my head. So I decided to do a 360-degree spin in the car seat to freak her out. Her face was like, oh, what is going on? She sped off really quickly. Look here, the sense of humor of Nick here. See, when he was in a car once at traffic lights, when he was in a car, one girl was looking at him very interestingly. Okay, and she could only see his head. he decided to do 360-degree spin in the car seat in order to freak her out. Freak her out means make her shock, make her upset. Understand? In order to make her shock or upset, he decided to do 360-degree spin in the car seat. Okay. And her face was like, oh, what's going on? She sped off really quickly. Sped off means ran away from there in a vehicle quickly. Understand? Okay, Nick began traveling the world, and in 2008 he went to Hawaii and met a surfing master, Bethany Hamilton, who had her arm bitten off by a shark when she was 12. Okay, here Nick started traveling the world. In 2008, he went to Hawaii. Okay, and to meet surfing master Bethany Hamilton there, who had her arm bitten off by a shark when she was 12. Here, Bethany Hamilton was bitten off by a shark when she was 12 years old. Understand? She was amazing, said Nick. She taught me how to surf and I was terrified at first. But once I got up there, it felt absolutely fantastic and I caught some waves pretty well. Nick quickly learned how to do the 360-degree spins on his board, a feat that got him on the cover of Surfer magazine within 48 hours. No one has ever done that in the history of surfing, he said. But I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got pretty good balance. Okay children, here after meeting Bethany Hamilton, what Nick's comment was, she was amazing. Why she was amazing? Because even though she was bitten off by a shark at the age 12 years, she became the surfing master. Okay, here her inspiration is loved by Nick. That's why he commented that she was amazing. And here she taught Nick how to surf. And he was terrified. He was afraid of that at first, in the beginning. Okay. And once when he got up there, he felt absolutely fantastic. After that, he felt it fantastic and he caught some waves pretty well. And see here how he learned to do 360-degree spin even on the surfboard, and a feat that got him on the cover of Surfer magazine within 48 hours. Within 48 hours, that means in a very limited time, he learnt and he did 360-degree spins on the board, and even he was on the cover of Surfer magazine also. He was published on the cover of Surfer magazine. Understand? See how great spirit Nick has, even though without arms and legs. No one has ever done that in the history of surfing, he said. In the history of surfing, no one has ever done that within that limited 48 hours of time. Understand? That is the spirit and courage and willpower. But I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got pretty good balance. What is the reason for that? To do 360-degree spins that much easily means Nick has very low center of gravity. Understand? That is the reason he could do the 360-degree spins in that limited period and having good balance for that. He has visited different countries all over the world. The football fan is now a motivational speaker and has traveled over 24 countries, speaking to groups of up to 110,000 people. Look here children, he has visited different countries and all over the world. the football fan. Once he was the great fan of football, but now he became a great motivational speaker, and he has traveled over 24 countries and speaking to groups of 1,10,000 people. He moved to Los Angeles 2 years ago in 2007 and plans to continue to travel the world. Okay, he moved to Los Angeles 2 years ago in 2007. Okay, and here he had plans to continue to travel the world. He wants to continue his travel. If I fail, I try again, and again, and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Said Nick. Look children, in this paragraph, what Nick was telling, if I fail, I try again, and again, and again. Here, if you fail, Nick is posing question to you. If you fail, are you going to try again? Are you going to try again? Nick is posing this question to you. Okay children. Here, the human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. That means, if we realize we can do far better than our spirit. The human spirit can handle much worse than what we realize. That means, first, if you feel, if you realize you can do far better than your spirit. That means you can achieve great things. And you can have chance of achieving more. You can attain many goals. Understand? First you must try and you must feel in your mind. You must have desire for that. You must have not only desire, burning desire must be there to achieve your goals. Understand? Here, it matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Said Nick. How you are going to finish? Whatever the task you are taking up, how you are going to finish? That is important for you. Are you going to finish strong? Asked Nick. Here see. I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and to always love themselves, he said. What? These are golden words, precious words. These are words very valuable. Whatever the word given by Nick, it's very valuable for you, dear children. Listen and keep in mind. Look, I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall. I tell people keep on getting up when they fall. See, the person who has no arms and legs, he is telling us people, if you fall, you have to get up. You have to get up. If you fall anytime, you have to get up. And to always love themselves, he said. He always says that you love yourself. If you love yourself first, then you achieve great things in a great manner. First, loving ourselves is important. We must love ourselves and we must like our attitude. We must have positive attitude and we must try to attain our good goals, which are more helpful for us and for our parents and for this society. Understand? And when you love yourself, then only you can achieve everything. Remember that. Should not blame yourself at any time. You must have self-respect and self-confidence. Self-love is important. It is the opinion of Nick. Okay, children. See here. If I can encourage just one person, then my job in this life is done. If I can encourage just one person, then my job in this life is done. See how beautiful line this is. Even if he goes on encouraging millions of people throughout the world with his motivational speeches, with his inspirational speeches, he is continuously motivating millions of people throughout the world. But he simply says that if I can encourage just one person, at least one person, then my job in this life is done. That is his feeling. That means not a single person he is going to motivate, but he is feeling that simply. But he is going to motivate millions of people throughout the world. You know very well. Even through videos we are able to watch him. We are able to listen to his inspirational words, motivational words regarding life. Understand? Okay. And see here the final paragraph of this lesson. Body structure and looks are inborn. We did not choose or make our body. We need not take pride or feel ashamed of our looks or body structure. Pride or shame comes from our behavior. We respect people and people respect us for our skills, behavior and qualities. This is the final paragraph. Look children, this is a beautiful paragraph in this lesson. You must understand very well. This is the most important paragraph. Here see. Body structure and looks are inborn. That means we have not selected. Is there anybody who select their looks? Is there possibility for anybody to select their looks? How they must be? How the features should be? How the face features should be? How the personality, physical personality should be? Is there possibility? No, not at all. They are inborn. So, we cannot change them. We cannot choose them. God has given us all these physical features. Understand? So, we must not worry about the body, physical features. And we need not take pride or ashamed of our looks or body structure. We must not feel proud or ashamed of. If we are good, we must not take pride of our looks. If we are not good, we must not feel ashamed of body structure. Understand? Physical appearance is not at all important. What is important? Inner beauty is important. Inner personality is important. Our soul, our spirit, our ambition, our attitude. That is important. Understand children? Here, pride or shame comes from our behavior. Pride or shame comes from our behavior. Look here children, our behavior, everything, it affects or defects our futures. Behavior is very, very important. If you have good behavior, you are going to achieve your goal. When you don't have good behavior, even though you achieve your goal, you are going to fall there. Remember my words. Okay. Here, if we respect people, then they respect us for our skills, for our behavior, for our qualities. Give respect and take respect. That is important. If we respect others, we can get respect from others. All others can love your skills, behavior and qualities. Every person in this world will have some good qualities in them. We must see the good qualities of others. We must try to appreciate them. We must try to encourage them. We must give hope to others. If others are distressed, we must give hope to them. We must live and let live others. That is the concept of our life. When others are falling, we must give our helping hand to lift them up. That should be our motto. That is the real beauty of our life. Okay children, I feel you are all getting my point. There is no point of living without helping other people. We have to help others. Helping the needy people, it is very, very important for us and inspiring. Help means not only by money or by doing anything. Even your words may help others sometimes when they are in troubles. Even your energetic words, motivational words may give strength to others to lead this life peacefully. Okay children, that's why we must feel this message. We must take it to heart. This is the super beautiful message that we must learn from Nick's life. Nick's life is a very fantastic life. Even though he is in that difficult, critical situation, he is trying to give hope to others, millions of people. That is the essence of life. That is the purpose of his life. He is the beautiful life example. Understand? So, okay children, with this we have completed our reading of the lesson. A reading, attitude is altitude. Okay children, you all listened very carefully and attentively. I feel you understood very well. And see here, you must go through the lesson once or twice and pick out the new words. Please get the meaning and parts of speech of the words, write in your notebooks. Okay, and try to answer the questions of comprehension. Till the next class. Okay children, good.